Alright, welcome back, Dynamite Chat. That was not what I wanted to say. Welcome back, Dynamite Pack. How you guys doing? I've been away for a little while, sorry. But, we're back today. Just gonna chill out with some Animal Crossing. Because I need to de-stress from life. And I keep rethinking the island, but I think I finally have an idea of what I want to do on this island. And today is all about, like, finding that inspiration and helping, you guys can help me along and decide, you know, do we pursue this idea or not? So, we're gonna visit, some dream addresses. Also, Flick is hanging out on my island today. I'm gonna show you guys some dream addresses of kind of my inspiration of, I want to do like a coastal themed island. I've wanted to kind of make it coastal and cool for a while. Oh, hold on, I sold a bunch of stuff yesterday. Woo, look at that. Hey, what's up, Rabbit Dude? I sold a lot of stuff yesterday. Look at that amount. How's it going? Alright, so basically I'm in the process of possibly redesigning the island a little bit to be a mix of a couple things. I sold some furniture pieces that I didn't want. I had like some duplicates of some stuff, and then I sold a lot of my clothes because I just don't change my outfit that often. So I sold some of the pieces of clothes that I didn't really want to keep anymore. And yeah, just like random stuff that I wasn't gonna use on my island. Alright, so basically what we're gonna do today... Oh no, in the game. I sold stuff in the game that I didn't want. I had so much stuff in my storage that, like, I've just collected. So yeah, it was stuff in the game that I sold. I just sold it in the drop box at Nook's Cranny, so when you do that, it's like, you know, you get the money the next day. Alright, so, okay, I've got some cool new custom paths I was trying out. Like this one creates like a little deck. I was just kind of playing around with it and seeing if I liked how it looked before I made like bigger ones. Just kind of making sure I knew where the pieces went. So like I picked up all these cool custom codes. And so there's some road codes here. I realize my face cam's kind of blocking the way, but you'll be able to see some of it. These are just like all pieces of the road to build like an actual road, like a city, for like the little town and city areas. You've been, got your permit and you've been driving with your mom. Nice. And then I got this cool code. I saw this awesome idea and I'm going to show it to you guys today on the stream. We're going to visit some other islands and like see other people's ideas and designs and kind of think about, I wanted to show you guys what I'm kind of thinking, and if you agree with me, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to show it off and kind of get some inspiration and ideas from you guys as well, because you've seen me play Animal Crossing on the channel in the past. I'm just enjoying some lemonade here. I got this really good lemonade from Aldi. But this is to make a Dodo Hotel. These three codes right here, and then there's some water pathing to do like fake water pathing, and I'll show you why I wanted to use this. And then there's like a secret beach sign right here. So there's the water paths, and then these are just like for different signs. Like there's a fishing sign right here. There's this cool one that I just thought was funny. You can do like the cliff diving, the jumping off the cliff. I might bring that back. I used to have a cliff on the island where you could like do the run and jump off. So we might bring that back on there. And then there's like a little farming sign. And then just... This one is really funny. I actually put this one down. Look, it's SpongeBob and Patrick. So that's the, like, the code there. I just thought it was funny, so I was like, I have to grab that. And then I have some, like, codes for, like, picnic blankets. I might make a pool area. And then there's this cool, like, Nook's Cranny one that I found with Timmy and Tommy. And then I have the pathing for the deck. So I can create, like, a little deck. Give it, like, some depth. There's stairs. And then I have a couple more, like, blankets. And then some sand pathing. Animal Crossing no death run. I don't know, like, how would you do a no death run? I'd have to figure that out. I'm sure somebody somewhere has figured it out, but... Anyway, I kind of fixed up this little area. Captain's area. I didn't realize you could put custom codes down on your dock. So, I grabbed this picnic code, and I think it turned out awesome. Like, it just adds a little extra to it. But the dock is still open, so, like, if you're in the swimsuit, you can run and jump off the dock and go diving and swimming. But yeah, I just kind of added something to it. And then back here, I made a little seaside cafe that I started working on. And you actually enter through the gazebo. So it's kind of cool. I don't think you can get... Yeah, it's... I have it blocked off where you can't... This is the way in. So just a little seaside cafe. Put some food and some drinks out, and then we've got the little lighthouse. And then this is like your exit. So, I don't know. It turned out cute. And then a couple places I was just testing out the path to see if I liked the path that I got. Like back here in my city area, which I'm gonna move the city area. You'll see when we go visit these dream addresses. I was just kind of testing out the path. I might get a different road path from a different creator because this is kind of like the pieces that I was able to like make work kind of seem weird. Like this one piece has this weird edge, but then the bottom piece doesn't. So, but I was just testing it out, trying to make like roads and see how I like it. I think it looks kind of cool. I'm liking the idea of it. But yeah, anyway, I thought we'd check out some of these dream addresses that I've saved. And because I wanted to show you guys kind of what I'm thinking to do on my island and where my ideas and inspiration are coming from. And again, like, you know, we can... I kind of want to... I know I was recently... kind of, I don't remember who was here last live stream, but we were, I was kind of creating a Pokemon region, and I may still do that in a way, but kind of map it out differently, because I felt like some of it was just a little too squished together. So I'm going to respace things, and then kind of give it more this, like, coastal vibe. So think like the Alola region of Pokemon. Just, we'll do that. So we're gonna have... I'm basically gonna divide my island into, like, 4 kind of corners. You know, on the map, it's kind of like a square map, basically. And so, the first... Like, the bottom right, closer to my, like, airport and, resident services is gonna be kind of like the coastal town with, like, the city streets and more of, like, a city vibe. But like a small coastal town rather than like a big city. And then what I want to do in the top right corner is like the camping, like a kind of coastal campground, and then we're gonna move over to like a farming area because I want to do some farming. I want to grow some crops and stuff and like have a coastal farm. And then the other one is gonna be like, I'm gonna put sand down and use my water pathing to kind of create like little islands. It's kind of what I'm going for. And this first dream address we're going to is where the most of my inspiration came from. So, yeah, we're just gonna go check out these. I've kind of peeked at them a little bit, or have seen other people's videos touring them, but I wanted to go check them out today and, kind of discuss my ideas, I guess. Alright, so this one is actually called Driftwood. I just wanted to show y'all, like, what's possible in Animal Crossing, because I know some people on the channel are no one's, like, super into it, maybe, but I'm getting more into it again, so... And it's helping me with my current stress from life, so... we'll probably do some shiny hunting this week, too. That's my goal, is to play some Animal Crossing and shiny hunting this week. Okay, where'd the number go? Okay, 2650, and then 0, 2, 3, 9. Okay, we're gonna check this one out first. Like, it's pretty crazy, like, what some people do on their islands, and I've always wanted to do that, and I think sometimes I've just rushed through it and not really taken my time. So, I'm gonna be more mindful of it this time, because I want my island to, like, feel complete. Technically, oh, you can. That is right. That's right, Rabbit Dude. I also would like to leave some space on the island so that, the scorpions and tarantulas can actually spawn on the island. Because I feel like if you fill your island up too much, those things don't really spawn much. So we're gonna leave a little bit of area for that to happen. Maybe like towards the camping and farming area at the back of the island. Alright, so this is Driftwood. What they did on this island was, like, so cool. So we're gonna take a little tour. Alright, so here's their map. They have this huge pathing area over here, and it looks kind of weird on the map, but when you see it, it's gonna look awesome. Like, what they did over here is really cool. So basically, their island is, like, flipped from mine. So, anyway, let's check it out. They have this, like, plaza, and they have some presents for us, but we're not gonna worry about that. So it has these city vibes. They've got their river going here. So let's go, like, back towards the airport, maybe, and we'll kind of work our way around the island. I'll kind of show you guys what they did here. So this is... I'm gonna move the chat box for a little bit. Okay. That way you can kind of see the map there. So, down... Their airport is actually this way. I guess we'll just start here, kind of. So they made this plaza right in front of resident services. They've got, like, a car parked there. Like, I don't want to go this crazy with my city idea, but... They did a lot of, like, fake buildings with these... Like, the storefront piece, and there's some other piece that you can use. This is, like, a little... seafood fish market. Looks like this is their house here too. Let's go check it out. So yeah, and here they kind of made it like a lobby. Maybe like a hotel? So you could actually do something like this. I'm considering kind of doing that, because I have, like, I have myself and then, like, a side character I created. So maybe, like, I'll use his house as the hotel for the Dodo hotels. So they got, like, a kitchen over here. It's just kind of cool to see even, like, interesting ways to use your house on the island. Okay, over here they made a bedroom. It's like a little hotel room. And then there's, like, a suitcase. And the camera, like a tourist is staying here. Oh, that's clever. I just like getting ideas. It's fun to see what the potential could be, but we have to go to the best part of the island. Shall we? I'm curious. I did not look at this before, so let's check out the upstairs. Oh yeah, I think I did see this. So there's like a piano, like a cafe with a piano. Very fancy. So yeah, I think it's meant to be like a hotel. Because that first part looked like a lobby. And then there was the kitchen and a little bedroom. And then, oh, you've got an indoor pool. Just like a hotel. So cute. And it looks like they use this, like, ocean, this water flooring. And then they put all these, like, some kind of mats or planks down to create the decking. That's so clever. Like, it's just fun seeing what people came up with. It just shows that, like, you can do so much with this game, really. If you're really wanting to. Little fish market here. This fish about to go in the fryer. And all the fish-themed foods. Like, that's just a cool idea. An interesting way to, like, use your beach. Then, like, here's another part of the fish market. So we got, yeah, fish market and it's like a seafood restaurant outside of a hotel. That's really clever. So that's that part of the island. I want to work my way over here to show you guys the cool part that I really liked. And this is where all of this pathing is on the side of their map. So now we're over here. We've crossed over the river. And I like how they use the rivers to kind of divide the different spaces, which I think is what I might do with my island. Because the way my rivers are, it's kind of going to work into my design ideas. But this part is just so cool. They've created this boardwalk to start. And they put all this sand pathing down. So they use the in-game sand path. And then they use this custom water path. Like, look at this. And then, okay, let me go to the camera mode. Because you can angle it a little better. And you can see, like, the boats they placed. So it looks like the boats are on the water on the horizon. Yeah, it looks so cool. We'll go down there in a minute, but they made this little boardwalk here. And you can actually go down the boardwalk right here. And then they created, like, a path. See, this is what I want to do on one part of my island. Kind of, maybe not to this extent. Like, this is a lot. Because it takes up, like, one whole half of the island. But I want to do, like, a smaller version of this. Oh, and they have Bon Bon on their island. She's super cute. I'm thinking about adding her to my island. In, like, my farming section. So, look at this. This is just, like, cool and clever. They've got these, like, they put all the sand path down. And just use this water custom path code to create this, like, feeling. I'm ruining it here walking on the water, but doesn't it just look awesome? And it's like creating these little islands. And it's like this part kind of extends. It feels like it goes onto the real beach. Just such a clever idea that I wouldn't have thought to do until I'd seen it. So then you can come up this way, and they have a pathway, like a land bridge. Also, really cool idea. Let's see if we can see things over here. Okay. It won't angle over that way very well. And then you come back here, we've got a villager house all the way at the back of their island. Oh, and this is clever too. Look, they used one of the caves in front of the lighthouse. They put the lighthouse on a cliff and then put one of those, like, I think they're some kind of cave you can build. Or, do you build it or you just find it? But anyway, such a clever idea. Like, look, the lighthouse is up on the rocks out in the water. Like, that's just cool. And then, okay, we have another villager house back here. Somebody's singing. We're just gonna come this way. Then this one, this villager is on its own little island. Like the way they did the water pathing. And then I like the use of these to kind of look like a fence near the beach. Just like so clever, the little details that they put. And I kind of want to copy a similar idea on my island. Not to this extent, because if you look at their map, this is the whole like right side of their island is completely covered with the sand pathing. But so we could do like a smaller corner version in my island. But yeah, just look at this. This is like so clever and cool. This villager's on their own little island, and we're gonna just like swim across the water here. And then we have we're back at this little island right here. And then if you go over this way, it just kind of backs up into a river and kind of separates the city area from this like beachy vibe area. Oh gosh. That scared me. Was that too loud for you guys? My alerts are scaring me. Thank you for the sub. Yo. Wasn't ready for that. Oh, this is cute. Look, like on the beach. Then they created this like beach for their villagers. Some lifeguards. So this is down below the little boardwalk that they made. Such a cool, clever idea to like kind of extend your beach and create this other water feature basically with just custom paths. So cool. I really like what they did. I want to do something similar on part of my island. Like I said, not to this extent, but something like it. And then just down over here, there's more beach area. They made a little juice bar. Very cute. And then we've got just like a lounge area. And then down on the beach, there's a beach access. A little campsite. Beachside camping. So cute. They put their campsite down here. Very cute. I like the little like extra elements in front of the tents too. It's looking like somebody's staying in the tent. Hey, what's up, Iron Man? We're just checking out some other cool Animal Crossing design ideas because I'm working on my island again. And I wanted to show you guys some cool things I found that are kind of inspiring me. Then they got a little ice cream shop on the beach. Very cool. And then a little surf shop. Or surf, maybe just like a beach changing area where you can like rent a surfboard. Very cool. My day's going good. I actually just came from a job interview. I'm looking for potentially a new, to teach at a new school or a new school district. So I've been a little busy with that, which is why I haven't really been on the channel very much lately because I've just kind of been focused on like trying to reach out and get some interviews potentially and seeing if I can find anything. Then look, they did some stuff on their deck. This looks like, can you sit here? Oh, you can. That's really cool. Okay. So yeah, they just found clever ways to use their beach right here. Alright, so we've seen pretty much this whole side of their island. But yeah, check this out, Iron Man. I don't know if you saw what they did here. They placed all this sand pathing down and then this fake water and created like these little islands. Oh, they have Lyman on their island too. And then there's like a land bridge all the way to the back of the island, and they just put some villager homes on some different parts of these like little islands they created. Very cool idea. I like the way they did it. It's just a clever, fun way to use the island and create more of like a coastal beach feel. The island, I know, like that's the part that I like the most, that side. And then they just created this like little city plaza area over here. And then I really want this item on my island, the little moped. And then, okay, we already looked at that. Then over here we have a little bit of farming going on. And I kind of like this idea of like a smaller plot of farm. I kind of originally made my farm this like huge area, and I was kind of thinking, I was like, you know, it might be fun to like spread the farming around into smaller areas, because it just looks so cute when it's kind of just this little area, and you can plant all the same crop together, but just kind of have it a little bit more spread out. So they did a little like flower meadow, and oh, I think this is like a honey farm, this one, because there's like a wasp nest maybe, or I'm trying to think. Then they have oranges over here, so just kind of like, it's like a rural farming area kind of that they created over on this side. And then, okay, yeah, so like got some fruit trees, some crops, lots of flowers. I like the colors they used too. Like, they were very particular with the coloring and creating this kind of like yellow and white flowers only, and then they have a few like of the green mums. So just like attention to those little details, and then like the weeds on the path, really cute. It just kind of shows you like what you can really do if you're willing to put the work in. You can make your island look like so awesome. Okay, so now we made it down to like to where their airport is. So this is kind of their entrance. Oh, that's a cool entrance. So they got a couple villagers' homes right when you enter. And then off to the side, it just kind of goes through this farming area. And then you can't really go this way. They have that blocked off, but you can kind of see some of the fish market that was down there on that front beach. So, okay. And they have a little welcome sign. Very cute. They have some villager houses here. You can go up these ladders to a villager's house. I love the little picnic blanket idea. Just cute stuff. And she's got like, they've created a fake strawberry field with the flowers that hadn't fully bloomed yet. And then you can go back this direction, do a little hop, and you have some more villager homes back here. So this is like their more like countryside, coastal countryside kind of. And every now and then there's some beach access. Oh look, it's like the flowers extend over here. Oh, that's cute. Like they took their boots and their socks off and they were rinsing it clean. That's such a clever little idea. Like, just the little details are kind of fun to see. And, like, things you don't think about, like, using to decorate your island. Then down here we have, like, little beach showers. So you can, like, wash the sand off. And then it just goes over here into this yard. This yard is so cute. A couple of chairs, like a little sandwich set outside. Okay, so yeah, we're back over here. And then we climb up. They have Melba on their island. They have several koalas. Kind of fits the coastal vibe. And then, let's see, we've got a couple villagers. I like this, like, they're almost made like a neighborhood. And they used these. Is that like a mailbox item or something? I don't know. And then back here we have... Okay, this goes over to their Able sisters. Okay, so we have like a little shopping area right here. Which I think, yeah, goes back down to their resident services. So this is just part of their city area. They've got their shops back here. And then they've got a little villager house with a little car parked out there. And then just some seating. Oh, 2 villager houses. Okay, and this cool water feature. Look at that. That looks cool. Behind resident services. And it just kind of loops back around. So they've got this like city area around their resident services. I like how they have like the distinct areas. They can kind of focus on maybe like one themed area at a time. So back over here we have a little bakery, I guess. There's cakes and like a smoothie. And oh, this is cute. Coconut tree farm. Oh my gosh, that's such a clever idea. And they planted sand and then they used like I learned this trick the other day. That you can stop the growth of your trees by planting like just a fruit behind it. And you'll end up with these like mini baby coconut trees or whatever you have. So this is so cool. It's like a coconut farm for coconut trees. And then they put the ladder here so you could like climb the ladder. I've seen this at a couple places. Having a ladder in like a little orchard where you would use the ladder to climb and pick fruit off the tree. Such a little clever idea. And then back here, we've kind of come to a more jungly area. Which I don't think I'm going to do an area like this, necessarily. They've got a lot of these, like, jungle vibes going on with these ruins. But I'll show you guys kind of what they did here. You can see all these ruins back here. I don't even think you can actually get over there. Oh, maybe you can. Let's see here. So here's their peninsula. I don't know what's going on here. It looks like... Okay, but let's see. Can I get over there or no? I don't think you can actually get onto that part. Oh, wait, you can. You can hop over. Okay. So they have, like, these ruins. So, I don't know if there's, like, a story. I've seen some videos of people where they have, like, a story background to their island. So maybe that's what's going on here, but still kind of interesting idea. I don't really have pieces like that, so I'm not going to be making something like that. Uh-oh, am I stuck? Hold on. How did I get over here? There we go. But yeah, mostly what I liked was, on this island was the way they did their sand pathing and, like, created those islands. I like this too, this, like, grass kind of growing over the dirt path. Just adds that little extra detail of, like, a realistic space, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna visit, like, maybe 2 more today, and, you guys can let me know your thoughts. Should we try to recreate some of these ideas on my own island? Alright. I think I need to wake up before I go to visit a new one. I'll go show you guys the one that made the Dodo Hotel. We'll look at that one next. And then we'll look at one that has a really cool, like, city vibe. If we have time. If not, we may just do these two, and I'll kind of show you what I was thinking to do on my island. Alright. Let's try a dream one more time. Alright, we're gonna do this one that has the, Dodo Hotel, which I really want to create, like, near my entrance. It's such a cool idea. Alright. Alright. This will probably be the last one we visit today, and then we'll walk around my island for a little bit. These are the main two that are kind of inspiring me right now, so... And then, okay, 9... 0... Alright, here we go. Alright, yes. Alright, here we go. Alright, let me show you guys around this island, which has more of a coastal city vibe. I wish I could get their pathing, but simpler. But I couldn't figure out which one they used, so I tried to just find the lightest one that I could, but, like, their street designs are kind of crazy. I don't want to go this crazy where it, like, has this angle to it. That's too many pieces, and I don't have enough, like, spots in my app for it, but anyway. So, if we come right down here to their airport, pretty much. Their airport is actually more over this way. I want to show you guys what they created at their entrance. So when you enter their island, you come out of Dodo Airlines, and right in front of you is Dodo Hotels. Check this out. This is so cool. I want to do something similar near my entrance. Let's go to the camera so I can show you. Isn't that, like, a cool idea? It's all fake building. You can't enter it. But that's one I was kind of thinking about maybe putting one of my houses there and, like, decorating the inside to be like a hotel, potentially, is one idea. Or we can just kind of create a fake building. So, I don't know. But, they made a flag for it. They got this, like, door design and these Dodo designs. They put a stall over here. I like the little suitcase. Very cool. And some drink machines, and then there's a little side sitting area next to the hotel. And it leads back here. I think you can go back here. Maybe you have to go around. But that's just such a cool idea. Like, putting the Dodo Hotel right when you enter the island. Alright, and so... Okay. Then if you come this way, we've got, a parked car, villager's house, and they did these, like, cute little, front yards for their villagers. The pathing is just kind of insane. Like, I don't want to do anything to this extent, but I want to kind of use this as an inspiration. Okay, so here, there's like a little alleyway back behind the hotel with some drink machines and a little place to sit. And then we've got like a telephone booth and a moped. And then here's one of the residents of the island. He says vacay mode is on. Alright, so let's go we'll work our way around the island. There's this little bike parking area. It's cute. So this is the entrance, and from here you go this way. There's a beach access down here. And there's just like a little juice bar. And a little party area. And they set up the campsite to be like a stage when it's not in campsite mode. So, such a cool idea. They use some of the festival items. Like a little party area on the beach. And then we've got a villager house over here. And then you turn. Go up this way. Just follow the road. And then there's a beach access here. They just put some beach chairs. Leads back down to that front beach. And then here we have another villager house back here. Or this is actually... No, this is the... a residence house. And they actually made this... This is really cool. I liked this idea too. So... I did look in here before. So I want to show you guys what they did. And if we put a house as the hotel, we could potentially do something like this. It's basically like a Dodo gift shop. Like, look at it. They're selling all these things. Some of it has their custom Dodo logo on it, like some of the clothes back there. They have a vending machine. They have like a stack of magazines. And then there's like a little cash register. So yeah, it's like a little gift shop. I don't know if you can go back in this room. Oh, you can. Let's see what they did back here. I wonder if it's like a storeroom. It is. It's like the storage room for the shopping. Just like all the merchandise. Oh wow, that's so clever. And look, it's like a closet wall. So, that's funny. I like that. That's such a clever idea. And then I think I know what they did in the upstairs and downstairs. They have the other rooms blocked off. Or can you go? No, you can't go that way. They didn't actually make a downstairs, but their upstairs is like a Starbucks. Because there was a Starbucks sign that they created out front. So you have the gift shop, and then on the upstairs level is a little Starbucks cafe. It's so cool. It looks like a Starbucks. They got the logo over there. They've got the dark vibes with the dark green. And yeah, you've got a Starbucks up here. There's like a little cafe meal. Some coffee cups. Very cool. The little 50% off sign. Cash register, the espresso, and all the coffee items back there. And then they even used like... I'm trying to show you back here. Behind these lights. I can't get over there. Yeah, they use these TVs behind the lights, and they put, like, menus. That's so clever. Very cool idea. So I could do something similar with one of my resident houses and kind of create, like, a hotel slash gift shop for Dodo Airlines. That's what they did there. And then this other idea was super cool. On their peninsula, they put a taco truck, a little outdoor taco area. And there's like a taco salad bar, and they use these sandwiches. I guess that was the closest thing to like look like a taco, because it's a triangle. It's cut like a triangle. But that's just so clever. A little taco truck. They obviously I think probably used a custom design for that, for the taco truck. Then they've got another beach access up here. It just has a little hammock. It's a small beach, so. And then over here we have just the city continues with some shops here. So let me see if I can. This looks like possibly like a convenience store slash gas station, because we've got gas pumps and a car parked there. Then they have a villager's house right here. I like the little, like, just the details. There's like a car, trash on the road, a little grill to cook out. And then you come back down this way, and you're back at like resident services, kind of. So we've kind of made a big loop around this half of the island. This is a pool area that they made. I'll show you guys. They created a little raised pool area in the middle of the city. Very cool. So they got a couple of the bird floaties and some beach towels. And then over here, we'll go up this incline that was back here. This is, they created like a boardwalk. And they built this, if you look on their map, there's a huge lake back there. And then we'll go check out their little neighborhood, too. That turned out really cute as well. You have this, lookout here at the boats on the water. Just kind of this little boardwalk area that goes over the water, and then it continues this way. And then you get to some of the shopping area. So we have a surf shop that they made. And they just did this with like some of the simple panels and some custom designs and other items to kind of create this like fake building look. I'm not a huge fan of fake buildings. I think if I made mine, I'd make them a little smaller with less pieces and just kind of give a simple building. Because like these are extensive. Some of these. And then they use these simple panels back on this back level to like look like apartments back there. That's kind of a clever idea. I'll give them that. And then there's vending machines and little like city elements everywhere, like seating and the little trash and utility poles. Alright, so then you come back down this way, and we'll go look at the neighborhood next, which is over here. So yeah, this is the start of the neighborhood. So we have a little house here, and I like how they kind of themed the decorations to look like the house, to match. So you've got this like orange and yellow and green color scheme, and all of the items that they placed match the house. They even gave it a yellow trash can. Just really cool. So this is their neighborhood entrance. They kind of put them in a little circle. They have these two houses here. So here we have a pink house, and then there's all these pink decorations. Just such a clever way to decorate. And then you have, this is really just like amazing. This little coastal fountain here in the middle. So over here we have, again, they kind of continue with there's a pink chair and the pink player and the little pool on the deck. Here we have another yellow house. So we have some yellow and orange themed items out in front of the house. And then they have two residents on their island. So here's the other resident house. I'll show you around in there in a moment. And this house is again another yellow house. So they put more yellow and green items out here. Just like all the little details of color choices and how it kind of matches and looks like it fits together. Alright, so in this house, they created just like a cool coastal area down here with some seating and a little kitchen. So it just looks like a normal house. And then upstairs, what did they do up there? I know I've looked at this previously before I came on here. Oh yeah, okay. Upstairs looks like a rooftop pool. They gave it like outdoor vibes, and it really does look like you could be outside. Like on a rooftop pool. Such a clever way to use your upstairs. I don't think I'll do something like that in my own house, but it's cool to see what other people come up with. And then the downstairs, I think, yeah, downstairs is like a guest bedroom, kind of, and then, or just a bedroom in general, I guess, because they don't have bedroom anywhere else. And then an outdoor space again. And they put the sand flooring in here and then some, like, I don't know how they did this. Maybe they did a custom design on like a floor mat or something. And then covered it up. And then they used like the partitions and things like that to separate the space. Very clever. I've said that a lot, but it's just like my brain didn't think that way about Animal Crossing until you see someone else and you're like, wow, that, like, I never thought about doing something like that. So that's their cute little neighborhood. And then I guess the last part of the island would be down here. They've got their Nook's Cranny. So they've got, actually, they made a little ice cream shop over here. Little outdoor ice cream area. And then next to Nook's Cranny, I like this idea. It looks like a little convenience store. I didn't even know there was a shopping cart in Animal Crossing. Like, how do I get this item? Someone tell me. And I want to do something similar, but like with like a Japanese 7-Eleven vibe around Nook's Cranny. But the little shopping carts, and like here's like a storage, and oh, I just noticed that's like a truck that they parked back there, like it's a delivery truck. So cool. That's like just ideas like this that I wouldn't even known existed, and I had no idea there was even a shopping cart that you could get in Animal Crossing. I haven't come across that item myself. And then they just, back down here, we've got, some more of the street. It goes around, and then they've created a little flower shop. And they did a custom design for leaf plants and flowers, which is so cute. And they just put all these little plants around here, a little plant store. And I think then we've got just the museum to look at, which is down this way. And the museum, they've turned into more of like an aquarium. So, this is like really cool. They got these custom designs that look like they have like information about all the different sea creatures. And they put them on the panels. And then they did, on this side, they've got some live fish set out, and then little vending machine. So this is their museum entrance, and then down here like a little snack juice bar in front of the museum, which is kind of like accurate to real life museums. I mean, it does have the roost inside now, but a lot of museums do have like a little snack bar or something where you can have a snack while you're touring the exhibits if you're spending the day there. And then we've got down here a little bike parking and then onto their beach. They've got a little surf shack. They've got some volleyball going on. Hey, Marina. She's contemplating if she wants to play volleyball or not. And then on their pier, they've just put some random items. I guess... Oh, actually, this is kind of cool. I know they don't have Captain there right now, but it's like gas for the boats. That's clever. Again, I said it. Sorry. And then they have a boat, like, docked on shore here and some gas barrels. So, again, kind of an interesting idea. And then there's a little seating area on their rock. Oh my goodness. I never saw this. They put mannequins out on the towels. Or no, on some, like, custom designed towels. Oh my goodness. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in Animal Crossing. Why? Why does this even exist? What is this item? I'm guessing they customized them to look different, and then they just placed them on here like they're sunbathing. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. I didn't see that the last time I looked at this island. How did I miss that? That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is cool. They put the headphones on a pillow and then, like, that's a kind of... I see, I didn't think to do little things like this. Make it look like someone's using the towel when it's not being used, actually. Like, when I'm not actually laying on it, because I can lay down on it. But to put, like, a little item, like headphones or a book next to it, it's such a good idea. Oh my goodness. If I ever find this item, I'm doing this. I need to take a picture. Let me see. Can I take a... Can I take a, like, a self or a handheld mode? It won't let me turn enough to do it. I need to be, like, over here, maybe. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Alright, so that's it for this island. Let's find resident services. This is clever too, like a little park just kind of in the middle to kind of break up all the city vibes. And then they have their Able sisters. They should put some decorations out front. Oh, I forgot to look at this. We've got a little French fry and a hot dog stand. Then there's a little seating area over here. There's a hamburger sign. So cool. Little custom design on the stalls back there. Very cool. And cute and just so interesting. Alright, so that's it for Posy Reef here. Let's head back. And I'll show you guys kind of what I'm thinking on my island. We'll kind of walk through and I'll tell you what I want to put in different areas. And we'll do probably some of it on stream. Maybe more on like weekends or something. I don't know. Right now, this is just kind of... I'm just trying to get back into streaming because I haven't been around so long, and so we're just gonna start with something fun. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. It's kind of the sun is setting on my island. So I don't like the flow of some of my island. I want to keep this feature for sure. I think what I will do is on my map, I have these two rivers kind of. I'm going to connect them potentially. And use them to kind of separate the island a bit. But like a lot of my stuff is all on this one corner. Resident services, the airport are kind of close. So basically this side of the island, where I am now, will be like more of the city area. Because my entrance is right here. So like when you come in, we'll have kind of start the city area. We'll have the Dodo hotels somewhere close by. And we'll kind of work our way around back to like another plaza area in front. And then resident service will be kind of like the end of that. And then I'm going to keep Abel's next to it. And I think what I'll do, I'll put Nook's Cranny and the hotel kind of more on this side. And then the museum will kind of go like where the farm is right now. So I'm going to be moving the farm. See, like, this big farm is just like... I don't know if I'm going to keep this idea, but... the farm will be moving to a different corner. So this could become like the museum and some city area. Maybe a few villager homes in this area. I do have some here, but I want to kind of re-space how they're spaced out. It's just like really close to my entrance. I want to move it some more. I don't know. So this area will be the coastal area, or the coastal town. So more like city vibes. And then we'll move back here. I'm going to leave what I have so far. We'll cross this bridge and we'll get into the campground. Hey, what's up, Clinton? I've been good. I definitely want to keep this Sword in the Stone vibe somewhere. We're going to hide it somewhere on the island. But this section will be all like campgrounds. I might keep the water feature and do like camping area around here. Maybe put a small tent back there or something like that. If we can extend it over to the beach. Because this is kind of a small beach anyway, so we could extend some camping area over here. And then we could still do a stargazing area as like part of the campground, but maybe not so many like this doesn't really fit into camping, this little sheep. Maybe I can hide it in the farm. Maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know. So this will be the camping corner, kind of. Might have some villager houses in there. We'll have a fishing pond. And I think it may be time to get rid of the T-Rex. This does kind of lead into my camping area, but I kind of want to push the campsite more over this way instead of the middle, and then kind of have the secret beach area, which is kind of in the middle of the back of my island. If you look at my map, it's pretty centered in the middle. So basically I want to just sort of push the campsite over further to the right, all the camping elements, and kind of keep it contained to that top corner. And then the other side of the camp, or of the secret beach, so going this way will actually become the farming area. And we might still do a little bit of like a bamboo forest somewhere, because that's what I have here now in front of Lyman's house. But this will be like farming area, and then it may continue up this way. I don't know. I might remake some of the cliff areas at some point to make room. But this is kind of where I'm thinking, like, I'll kind of spread out small farming areas. And then we're gonna be moving the museum more to the city side, so we'll have all this space for farming area. So this is where I kind of mess around with my road pathing. So this kind of city vibe air stuff will all move down to the resident service side of the island. And I'll move the museum over there. So I'll have all that space for farmland. And then when we come down more to this corner, this will be like the sandy island area. So I'm going to cover a big chunk of it with the sand pathing and create little islands and have some houses down here, including maybe mine. So that's kind of what I want to do on the island. And then this, because this is one of my biggest beaches too, so we could just continue it over this way onto the island. It'd be, I think I could, if I take my time and just don't rush through it and do it properly and like get the items that I need, which is one thing I've actually been like working on, collecting items that fit or customizing items to kind of give the vibe that I want. So I want to kind of go with like blues and whites with a little bit of yellow and maybe some green is kind of the colors that I want to use. We may throw in some pinks and purples and other colors here and there. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm gonna change up the island a little bit. Oh, I got new stuff. I'm also still wondering if I want to go more like American coastal or like I kind of want to do a little bit of Japanese elements to my island designing as well, because there's just lots of fun in-game items that are like Japanese themed. So just to have some little elements like that could be fun. Alright. For example, like this, the carp banner that they're selling right now for, Japan seasonal stuff. It's got a coastal vibe to it, but with some, like, Japanese flair. So we might mix in some little Japanese elements and ideas along the design as well. So I'm just gonna kind of take my inspirations that I showed you guys today and kind of just make it my own and create my island. And I think in the past when I've tried to redesign islands, I've rushed through it a little bit and then I end up like not liking it. There's a water bug up there. I didn't even know that it could spawn there. Let's see if I can catch it. A diving beetle. And that was the last of my net. Okay then. Yeah, so I have like these ideas. I think it'll be really cool if I can, like I said, if I don't rush through it and I take the time to kind of really get each area down. So I think what I'll do is I'll kind of, since I'm kind of dividing my island into like different themes, I think it'll be easier to just kind of work on one area at a time and like get that perfected and then kind of go on to the next area. So I probably will start with like the entrance area and like the city vibes and create that coastal town in the front of my island. So like when you enter, you would find like stuff that a tourist might find when they visit a new place. I want to create the Dodo Hotel. Oh, we got another scooter. You guys don't have anything really good today. Always check Nook's Cranny. I'm gonna start checking that like every day just to see if there's items that I want for my island that I could potentially buy. And I know another good way to get items is going to be finishing Happy Home Designer, because you can access a lot of new items and different variations of items that way. I'll show you guys some of the stuff I have in my storage that I'm going to use. And, like, I'm keeping all the kid tints to, like, these light blue and the white. And I re-customized, I got Cyrus open on the other island, and apparently he can customize, like, anything you own. So I went to him and I changed colors to match my color scheme. So, like, okay, in my storage, so I went with, like, natural, neutral colors. So I did, like, I changed my red diner chairs to this cream color. I think it'll kind of fit in better. The stones, I think, will be fine. I created this plastic bench for the Dodo Hotel area that I'm gonna make. I changed some of my diner tables because they were, like, bright red or black. And it really wasn't the vibe I wanted. So I changed it to these lighter, like, aqua and cream colors to kind of fit what I kind of want to do. And then I got some of these bistro tables. So yeah, I've just kind of been going through my inventory and changing anything that didn't really fit to kind of have a more coastal color palette to it. So I've got some good, like, these beach chairs. I'm slowly getting some more of these party light arches, which I think will kind of add vibe. I'm gonna end up changing all my street lamps to the white street lamp instead of this brown that I have. So I think the white will really look better for the look I want to have on the island. So at some point I'll take those over to Harv's Island and get them customized over to the white version for my city area. And then yeah, like, I'll use a lot of the fake plants. And we got, I might see if I can customize this flower bed if possible. I customized this steel trash can to look like it could potentially, maybe, if I was thinking about making, like, a little post office potentially or something. I don't know. I customized some of my plaza items to be more of, like, a softer color that kind of fit in with, like, the coastal vibes. I was thinking maybe we could make, like, a small mini amusement park if we have some extra space left over. Once I kind of map things out in my city area. I finally got to change my cotton candy stall. Mine was this, like, black, red, and gold, and it just was not gonna fit the vibe. So now we've got this nice blue one that I could put out in my city, and got, like, the blue popcorn machine, or you might even go, like, just classic would be fine too. So yeah, I've been going through my inventory and just kind of, like, either getting rid of stuff that didn't really fit my vision, I guess, or I've been taking it over to, there's a character in game, Cyrus, that can actually customize anything, or pretty much everything. I don't think he can do, there's a few things he won't do, like, he wouldn't do any of the Bunny Day items, but he would do, he customized some of the festival items. So, it just depends. And, like, I had some of the kids' tents customized to be, like, these lighter colors. What else? I customized a pool to this white and blue one because my game didn't offer me that variation. So, yeah, I just took a bunch of my stuff to him. I had this, and when you go in my shop, I have to buy the, green lifeguard chair, so I customized it to a white and a blue one. Just like a softer color palette, I guess. I customized some of the surfboards to be more of the vibe that I wanted. Because I want to stick with, like, blues, whites, and then maybe some, like, greens and yellow. But I'm going for more of the blue and the white. So I kind of went with that when I customized some of the items, like the garden faucet here. And then I got this like cool hand washing station area you could put on the beach for people to like wash their hands and wash sand off. But yeah, I think we can have fun. And then I just have like some of the seasonal items I'll keep. Oh, and I saw this cool idea that you can do with this pipe that I might do that will kind of add that Japanese element. Basically, this person, they did like an incline, and it was made to look like a subway, but inside the incline, they placed one of the Mario pipes, so it's like you could really travel to another location. It's so cool. I don't think I have it on here. It's probably a picture somewhere, but yeah, that's kind of my ideas for my island right now. So yeah. I haven't done my full cleanup yet, but I've started a little bit because I'm pretty confident I want to change things up and space things out a little better and create a better flow of like how I walk through my island. I feel like it's kind of, I made it a little crazy and it's been bugging me. But so we'll kind of come up like, maybe come up a little further. We'll have like the hotel and then it'll cut over somewhere to like resident services. And so I just gotta kind of figure out spacing because there's a lot of space to work with. We are gonna move the museum down here and like maybe do like a neighborhood with like 4 villagers. So I just have to clear the space first and then I'll plan it out before I move any buildings and kind of build up any areas with my pathing or things like that, and then kind of figure out where everything's gonna go before I actually put the buildings back in place. But we'll need to clean all this up and like put it in storage or dump it on the other side of the island while we're working on this little corner section. And I think I might keep this up here, but instead of like maybe turn it into like a boardwalk type thing and maybe extend it a little more this way. So I don't know. I'm still thinking through things. I guess the first step it really is to just pick in just to finish cleaning up. I've cleaned up a little bit of things on this side already, but not everything has been cleaned. So I need to clean up the area, kind of just clear the space completely. I think that will really help me like be able to kind of plan it out well and figure out where I want things rather than trying to work around things that are here. So I'll have to clear out all the items and the plants, and then we'll move the houses out of the way, probably just off shore to like a beach or something. Oh, great pathing here. Kind of get the houses out of the way, and I also I want to change up some of my villagers that I have. Like, I don't really want to keep Julian or Rod. And then I may get rid of Rolf, too. I don't know. And maybe Nate. I was trying to think of... because I had this idea of potentially adding, like, O'Hare and Bonbon, their bunnies, and putting them, like, in the farm area. Like, how cute would that be? Bunnies working the farm. I don't know. It's just... I really like that idea. And then I was gonna put the cats. So Bob and Lolly, we're gonna go to the city. And then I was really thinking about maybe getting like a couple of the dog villagers. I was looking at Shep and Daisy. Or maybe Shep and Cookie. Cookie's like bright pink. And putting the cats and the dogs in the city area. That was my thinking. If you guys have seen the community tab on my channel, there was a post I put about who to keep on my island because I couldn't decide because I've loved having Nate and Megan on my island. But I was just kind of thinking with this new island, maybe, you know, getting some new villagers that fit the vibe better of kind of what I'm going for. They'll be fairly compensated with carrots. I know, right? So I was thinking I'd put them in the bunnies over there in the farming area and like spread out my little patches of farm near their houses. And then I wanted to put Lyman and potentially maybe get Sydney on my island. She's another cute little koala. And put her and Lyman and myself possibly in like the little island area where it's gonna be like beaches. And then I was gonna put I don't think I'm gonna end up keeping Poppy. I think I'm gonna put Marshall and Ione, so the squirrels. I was gonna put them in the camping area. So I kind of had like it worked out where the themed areas had themed villagers. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know. I still have Nate. I did replace Megan, because at one point I was gonna put Megan back in Julian's place. So I don't know if I would still want to do that. So that's one thing I also need to figure out, because that's also going to help me decide on house placement when I'm ready for that. Is actually having like my villagers finalized will help me decide on how I want to decorate the outside of their house and where their house might go. So I need to figure that out. Nate, I do love you, bud. I really do. He's so cool, but I just don't know if I want to keep him. So we might do, what I was thinking I might do is, since I do want to play through more of the Happy Home Paradise, and I've reached the ability to scan villagers in, we might scan in the ones I'm thinking of adding to my island and kind of see how I feel about them in the game, like interacting with them and seeing if I really want to put them on my island or not. So we might do some like test runs with some villagers that I'm thinking of putting on the island for this coastal vibe and see what fits. But that's kind of what I was thinking. So anyway, I think we're gonna call it a day. I want to go try to get a walk in at the park, get some exercise tonight before it gets dark. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. You know what? Tomorrow, let's shiny hunt tomorrow. And I don't know what for, but we'll get some Pokemon back on the channel this week. So yeah, see you guys then. Bye. Oh, I should probably save the game. But yeah, we'll shiny hunt something tomorrow. Maybe just some outbreaks or random stuff on Scarlet and Violet. I don't have any Herba Mystica to make shiny sandwiches, but you know, it's fine. I haven't played the game in a while. Also, one thing I really want to get back to soon, and Clinton, you'll enjoy this because I know you're a Zelda fan. I never finished Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know what happened. Like, it wasn't that I wasn't enjoying it or anything. I think I was just like, I don't want to play this right now. It's fun, but I just don't want to play it right now. You ever have a mood like that with a game where, like, you really enjoy it and you're liking it? But you're just kind of like, I don't want to play right now. So, yeah, we need to finish Tears of the Kingdom because I have not finished that. Where is it on here? Oh, and it's not on this Switch. It's on the other one. Also, I want to start playing this game soon. Probably on this channel. Yeah, you've had moments like that. So, yeah, I just, like... And then, the new DLC came out for, Scarlet and Violet, so I got back into that, doing that, and I just never really went back to Zelda. So, I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, you know what? I want to go finish that game. So, we'll bring that back to the channel, I might do that like on Fridays. We'll just play like a couple hours of Zelda on Friday evenings because I don't have work the next day, so we can play a big chunk of it. Um, and we'll do the more chill stuff during the week and keep it to like an hour, hour and a half because that's what fits with my schedule right now. But yeah, we're gonna bring those back. I'm ready to return and get back into a workflow because I haven't even worked on like videos since I've just like I just been focusing on work and finding a new job potentially. I still have my old job, kind of. They're moving me to a different grade level, and so I'm looking around to see if I can potentially stay where I want in a lower grade level. So I'm looking at other schools. But so yeah, that's been my focus for the last few weeks because I'm trying to get that all sorted out and figure out if I'll be moving to a new job or not. So but I think now we can kind of, even though I may have to still do some stuff for that, we can come back to streaming. So I'll see you guys on the next one and take care. Bye.